Delighted to introduce you to Matamo Kalilo with MycoTile panels. Matamo is the one solver team who is unable to get a visa, so we're really sorry that he's not able to join us in person. We will have a way for you to talk with him during the networking. And we do have his pitch here, so we can still introduce his work to you.
Recent Nairobi temperatures have been quite unpredictable, with temperatures ranging from about 10 to 30 degrees. And a lot of informality in the next slides. A lot of informal settlement areas have thin wall structures and are getting a lot of challenges with this ranging in temperatures, with the houses being either too cold or too hot because of quick heat loss and high heat gain. Next slide. However, they still have to be in this housing because Kenya has a housing deficit of up to 80%, with cumulatively about 2 million housing units not supplied yearly at the moment. This deficit will not be met using traditional or imported building material, but you see a lot of potential in untapped local, natural, and renewable material. Next slide. We are looking at about readily available agricultural waste, sugar bagasse, corn cobs, coffee husk, rice husk, and even sawdust. Next slide. My name is Matamo Kalilo, CEO and co-founder of MycoTile, where we use a carbon negative process to bond this largely available agricultural waste using mushroom mycelium into different building material. Next slide. How we do is we bond this, for example, bagasse, husk, maize cobs, using the fibers of the fungus that bond it to the composite that we dehydrate to denature and stop the growth process, and they are ready to install. Next slide. Our product is not only affordable due to the available, readily available raw material, but also versatile because it takes the shape and form of the mold. It is safe because it's a natural fire retardant due to chitin, and it's circular and completely compostable at the end of the building life. Next slide. We are currently working with the government with a low production volume. We are looking at 25% profit margin, but when you set shop with our own production shop, high volume, we are looking at up to 50% profit margin. Next. We've only scratched the surface with our pilot product, which is wall and roof insulation for the thin wall structures, but also suspended ceiling tile. But in future, we're looking at doing building blocks and even furniture using the same process. Next. At the MIT Solve, we're looking at opportunities where we'll be able to test and get specification for this product, since the Bureau of Standards in Kenya at the moment doesn't have a standard that we abide to. We are supposed to create our own specification and present that for certification. Next. We also want to aggressively approach the market, since alternative building material uptake, although it's low in the general market, so we want to polish our process with our utility model that we've already submitted, and also aggressively access the market. Next. Between the co-founders and the advisors, we have over 25 years experience in the building industry, myself being an architect, and also have been growing mushrooms in East and Central Africa for the past 20 years. Next. We have partners and clients as international NGOs, accelerators, architects and designers, and also community organizations. And of course, the government of Kenya, who is our co-manufacturing partner. Thank you.
Watching on the live stream, and will be, you will be able to meet with him during networking. He should also be Umbrella if you want to connect with him there.